That rune is called Mananes. It represents the letter M, and it actually stands for that one time that Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam went back in time and then ejaculated into the primordial ooze.
What the?
As the prophecy foretold, whosoever challenges the game will find themselves outplayed. For though mankind controls the game kills mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, and every other awful species of reptile cursed to understand human language, hello, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Chris. Welcome, everybody.
And this is Game Kills Mankind, isn't that right?
It's our brand new show.
Chris, are you so excited? I'm so excited.
I am thrilled.
We worked so hard to get all this crap together, and it's about time, and here we are. We finally have queued up Senua's Sacrifice.
I'm very excited.
This is going to be great. Now, this is a game about an ancient Irish woman named Senua, who has a very bad common cold and wants to go get medicine for her boyfriend Deelon.
Yeah, I played this, I don't remember when it was last, but I got a little bit of the way through, and it was kind of weird. Yeah. It got a little freaky, and I'm very, I'm looking forward to seeing what that was about. I don't remember.
So creepy.
I know, there's voices in her head, and she gets a little fucking wild, but we'll see.
I've heard a little bit about this. It's like, so from what I understand, apparently the guys who made this game, Ninja Theory, they're the same ones who made Ninja Gaiden.
Right.
And they did a ton of research into what schizophrenic people actually experience as far as hallucinations, and they did a really good job of kind of translating that into the video game. So it's almost like we're going to see what they see.
We're going to feel the crazy.
We're going to feel the crazy.
We're going to understand the crazy.
I feel the crazy. I
So,
feel
like,
Hellblade trademark, remember that.
So, I mean, is she fully aware of what's going on, and like she knows she's crazy? She's just kind of.
Well, I bet she probably thinks she's cursed or something. Remember back then, if you solved a math problem back then, they burn you like a witch. So imagine being a woman who, she sees faces and walls and shit. She's probably in all sorts of bad ways.
Right. Yeah. You had like a common cold, and then all of a sudden they're witch hunting you.
That's right. It couldn't be, it could be possessed by the devil or something.
They were bad times.
Oh boy.
I mean, look at all this water. Remember when the world was full of water?
Oh, the good old days.
Hello.
Another thing.
Hello.
I know there's nothing ever good happens on an overcast day like this. You are safe with me.
She says it doesn't matter. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay. She says welcome. All right. You know what? That's fine. That's fine.
Safe with me.
What is she? It looks like she's just on a log. Is that a log?
Listen close, I can speak with
It's either a log or.
It's not
Yeah,
even
it's a log.
It's just a log. It's not even whittled like a boat.
That's what they had, man.
I mean, she has a real oar. She's not using like a corn
This is
stalk.
the best they could do.
I bet
She's got a head on her back.
I bet whatever that is tail. Oh my god, that is
Is
a
it
head.
breathing? Did you see that?
Yes. Oh, you know what? Schizophrenia. There we go.
Do you think that was her mind?
That must be
Yeah,
type
she's
A.
looking right at.
shit.
Well, no, never mind. Well, now she's looking right at us,
Okay.
or something.
We didn't mean
She
to
knows
make fun of your boat.
She knows we're here.
She definitely knows we're here.
Something is amiss. There are men in my head.
A man in my head. There should only be 17 women in my head. Oh my god.
Oh, imagine if she has like split personality. Like,
Oh, do you think that's a part of this game? I really don't know a lot about this. I hope it's like Jack and Daxter, where like you turn into Dark Eco Jack and you're like a fucking werewolf.
that'd be sick.
That'd be great.
I got a little bit of the way through this game. I remember just there are like birdmen attacking you. There are puzzles. There's there is like there's psychological like trauma basically.
She's not having a good time. From what I understand, it's like, so I think Vikings killed her boyfriend.
Yeah,
And she's like trying to go to the Viking version of hell to, I don't know, get him, which is a loyal woman.
Yeah, for real.
That's fucking admirable. Although she looks horrible. She looks like her father was a caveman and her mother was a pile of twigs.
This is like the reverse of Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I missed that game.
It's like where he's just like, no, what was that woman's name?
Beatrice!
He's just yelling, Beatrice! And
he's
just
like,
he's scouring through hell. That's another game I only got a little bit of the way through, and I would love to play more of.
Oh, I played that many years ago. Some parts of that game are really good.
It's like a God of War clone.
It really is a God of War clone. I hope they make a God of War 4 version of this. Hey, Chris, I don't know if you see this in the background. Do you notice Godzilla?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Can you control her? Can you get her?
I can control the screen.
Chris, look, I told you that Loon Wei Ding was in this game. You said I was crazy, but I was like, no, this is a Loon game. Okay.
You think she sees
This fucking reeks of Loon. Oh my god.
On her way to hell, she's like, oh my god, Stefano Prosperi. Holy shit.
Oh my god. We can't keep going, Chris. Balzaz Kaldowski.
That's it. Turn back now. Turn back now. It's too much to handle.
Oh my god, are they just drying their laundry?
I think so.
Oh, look at all those gigantic.
Is that those what are they, Volknoots?
Oh yeah, those triple triangles. I actually
So is
recently read that that's not even associated with Odin. It's actually a fairly common symbol. I mean, I still associate it.
That's
with
just
them.
like their I don't know, stars and stripes.
That's pretty much, yeah. You know, they like it looks dope. That's for
Warrior.
sure. Look at all that. And then Senua saw the
God, look at
animation
these
leads.
poor dudes. That spike went all the way like from his crotch to. Ugh.
You know, I got a cousin named Jitalik.
What was that guy's name? Kirill Spiridibit something?
Yeah, you get the feeling they're making these names up.
I think so.
You know, Matt Stoneham. I know somebody named Michael Wood Chicken. That was a lame joke. That's fine.
It's all right. There's gonna be plenty of those.
Production lead Rupert Brooker.
What is she thinking?
Brooker. Wait, what was the fucking?
He's the one that stole your favorite
what-
rabbit.
What game had Booker? Do you remember? What am I thinking of?
Bioshock.
Right.
Booker
Bioshock.
Do It.
Booker Do It. Really, it was just people asking him to accomplish a task.
So,
Booker,
like, what is
do
she?
it.
What is she thinking? She's thinking about two men in her late 20s speaking in her head.
She's thinking, Jitalik, Loon.
What the fuck are these guys talking about?
What's a volume? My mom is not a pile of twigs.
We should just be her subconscious.
Yeah. Oh, you know, we should make our own mod of this game where we are her Lunaden
Oh my
voices.
god, imagine. That'd be crazy. That'd be an
amazing.
insane project to do.
You know what?
Well, literally.
Speaking of projects, you know what was probably a ball breaker? Hanging all these dead people up for decoration.
This took the developing team a lot of time to do.
Oh, I just imagine even like the Vikings back then.
But they had one intern hanging up all these bodies in game. They
on.
made a character in the game just to torture the intern, where he had to deal with the physics of the game and hang them up.
They call him Ulrich the Lame.
He had a club foot or something.
Written by Tamim Antoniades. Oh no.
Tony AIDS. I hope he gets better.
Tamim Antoniades.
I hope he gets that fixed.
Oh my god. Tony
This game is really nice looking though.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean,
definitely-
those leaves could be a little.
I was just thinking, look at the filth
better.
stains on her arm. It's certainly, she looks very realistic. But Team Ninja always makes good shit
you should
like
really
that.
shower, Senua.
Oh man, I think this is
What,
well before they had any idea of that water was not cursed or anything like that. I don't want to say
that
this on
water didn't
camera, but
look
she
great.
reminds me of like 3 of my ex-girlfriends. And do you know who?
This is a problem.
Do you know the specific one? Don't name her. But
I can think of one.
a certain. Oh my god, I can't.
For a second, I thought she didn't have a right hand.
Oh, jeez.
That kind of made me nervous. That would have been a really big crutch.
Who is that guy in One Piece that holds a sword in his teeth? Oh shit.
Zoro.
She's turning around. It's Zoro, you fucking fools. You fucking surface level weeb normies.
Where's she looking right now? She's just looking into the ether.
Oh my god, look at her fucking.
What do you think?
Ugh.
Senua, what is your stance on abortion? Just trying. Oh shit!
Oh, you want to know? What's his stance on abortion? He's probably against it because it probably takes forever to go to
Goddamn.
Helheim and get all those babies.
Maybe she can hear us.
Oh, wow.
That would be a fucking game if like you could talk in the game and they could just.
Didn't they make
Respond.
that? I think they called that Hey You Pikachu.
Go Pikachu, Pika!
Yo, I was like really mean to Pikachu back in the day
Right.
in that game. He wasn't listening to me, so I started saying like, "You better answer me if you want to eat, Pikachu." And he was like mean mugging me and shit. Like it was crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, can I play now?
Oh boy, is it starting? Oh my god, we probably missed Ooh.
Oof. Let's like. Oh
my God. Oh.
I
Asking
didn't
for
even
a
realize
friend,
somebody-
can you see their dicks? At least the Vikings were nice enough to have
What do
their
you?
hands
Oh,
covered.
shit.
Oh, that
Just
was
went in
weird.
his ass. All right, I'm gonna.
Yo, that should be our outro.
What?
Going up the guy's ass.
Christ.
The fuck is this?
You got problems, man. I don't know.
Focus. If you focus.
It's a really
Oh my god! For anybody that has headphones on, would obviously listen and hear that like they really put the voices all over in your perspective. It's kind of crazy.
That's one of the big pulling points of this game. Like
Who's this dude
they
talking?
come at you from all sides of the voices.
There's a dude talking there.
Yeah, but I don't think it's either of us.
Oh, I could just walk and listen to this. Wait, who the fuck is in this room?
Who the fuck is in this room right
Who's
now?
with us?
George? Is that you? Terrific.
Oh, shit.
After 9 nights of riding, you'll find a great river, and then you'll change your fate.
We'll never get past this log. I know video games. Oh,
My God,
they're
she's
progressive.
She's stronger than Kratos, better than Super Mario, and just as green as Link.
Fucking, what was the intern's name again? I don't remember.
Oh fuck!
Something lame.
Geralt the Lame, Ulfric the Lame. That was who it was.
He is going ham on these fucking bodies.
Speaking of Mark Stoneham, what did he design right here?
I bet this is all his creation.
Imagine
I bet this was
looking
a
up.
normal game until Ulrich the Lame got to it.
I'll show you with the lame.
He just cursed. What the fuck is up with the sky over there?
Fucking imagine seeing that. Imagine
the fuck?
stepping out on the balcony for a cigarette, looking up, and then that shit's happening. That's fucking. Yeah, that would be awful. And it's TV static, and she doesn't even know what TV static is.
The wolves are coming, man.
Who lit those fires?
That's a good point.
Can she only like do a gentle saunter through the woods right now, or can you run?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I guess she
hitting
can only
buttons,
walk
I
since
think.
it's.
Oh,
No,
wait.
there we go. Yeah, definitely run towards the shadow
Wait,
tornado.
what button did I hit?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay, it's LB.
All
For
right.
those who don't know, I'm playing on the Xbox.
Jeez.
I'm
And
going
then
to be
it'll
the
just-
first person to say, I'm a little uncomfortable about this situation.
I gotta
Well, you know
say-
what? Now it's PG.
Oh, look, it's Godzilla.
It's PG. Yeah, that was what we saw before.
Oh yeah, look at that. Why? I mean, I guess you gotta go there.
I fucking guess
Oh.
so. We're gonna,
I don't want to go there.
they're just gonna point that out so we never visit it again. Look, they even have a pathway and a bridge, but let's just
This is pretty.
fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck your
Oh
boyfriend.
my god, she even has fucking turquoise jewelry, like you know who.
Oh my god, I hope. Please do not make out with this.
Oh my god, you know she. Look at those bedroom eyes. You know she's about to.
Is she gonna talk?
Where are you?
Yep, she's talking to it.
I'm in the bag, Senua.
Babe, what dress should I wear today?
Should I wear? Should I wear the Badger or the Wolverine?
God, look at all the hair.
You know they give you a free neck shaving at every haircut. Although the women go to salons.
Yo,
right?
that fucking mask, or the cloth over the head, it definitely moves.
Yeah, I think it's she's probably hallucinating it like breathing and shit. That's what is so cool. It's so realistic, the hallucinations.
So is he dead? But like the reason she's going to hell is he's not like 100% dead.
Well, I bet he really is 100% dead, but she is like 150% fucking crazy. Right? so she probably thinks that maybe I'll find his body and I don't know,
Deelon.
sew him back on using whatever technique she used to make that fucking rat nest of hair she has right there.
Every time I hear the name Dylan, well, although his name is Deelon, I can't help but think of the Arnold Schwarzenegger and fuck, what the hell's that other actor's name? He was like Apollo Creed and Rocky. The
I
meme where it's
know.
like Dylan, you son of a bitch,
You son of a
and then they fucking high five.
We should high five like that more often.
We should.
Oh my God, why
Every
don't we?
morning.
I just need to work out so I can get vascular.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's a bro thing. You just kind of, you bond over that.
Are
It's
we
like
not bros?
well,
He
yeah, we're
hesitated,
bros.
folks. He
Yeah,
didn't
we're bros.
immediately say yes.
I'm trying to say, like, there's like a certain bonding you get from just like, I don't know. It's a weird guy thing. It's like either you work out. It's like that masculine friendship thing. It's like I've seen in media, like TV shows and movies. I've seen in TV shows and movies where like guys like hate each other, but as soon as they get into like one combat or like life or death experience, and then they survive and they're like, we're fucking bros now. I respected your fucking act, bro.
Oh man, it speaks volumes about who you are, how well you can
crazy.
combat.
That's nuts.
I'll tell you one thing that's cool. These runestones we keep finding, like if you look on Wikipedia for Viking runestones, they look exactly like that. You know, I mean, not the holographic nonsense, but like
So I mean, these
the
are,
shapes on
yeah,
them.
these
and
are
shit.
all actual runes.
Yeah.
I'm sure this team.
It's like they did so much
Looked at
research,
that.
which I dig. And I think Druth, which the guy said his name was, I think he's talking about the Nine Worlds.
Right.
Which is really, you know what's cool about it? I love mythology, all kinds, but
Yeah, we both do.
particularly Norse and what I think is called Celtic, because it's the Boston Celtics, and I don't imagine they would, deliberately mispronounce that. So I think that's how you say it. But those are like my two favorite ones. So, and the fact that this game is that, like, I'm stoked, man. I'm all about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, look, we both listen to I don't know why I said listen. I mean, I was going to say.
Were you going to mention Amon Amarth?
I was going to mention Amon Amarth.
Yeah, them, Tyr, Inharyar. Who
I mean,
else? Insifrum's really good. I don't know if you've heard of them, but
we both look at a lot of this stuff. But you especially. I've seen you research all of these mythologies.
Oh yeah, big time. Ooh, what's that?
Scary door.
Scary door. That's exactly what the gate to our property looks like.
You know some of these runes?
Yes, that rune, I've actually been researching them recently. That rune is called Mananes. It represents the letter M, and it actually stands for that one time that Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam went back in time and then ejaculated into the primordial ooze.
What the fuck?
You asked.
You're the one that did their research.
That's right. I'm not a liar. The fuck is this? Oh, look.
Oh, I had my eyes closed because I was laughing so hard. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. He just appeared like a ghost.
His name is Druth?
Yeah, that's Druth. They said that. That's a really good graphics.
I hope he starts rapping.
That's a really good. I don't think. Do you think? You know what? I bet that's like an actor they filmed in costume and then put in the game. What do you think?
Is that fucking Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis? God, who is that? I can't remember.
He's the guy that did Gollum in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh yeah, Gollum and Claw from fucking Avengers and shit. Is it him? It could be. It's so hard to see.
You know what? I said that as a joke. No, he doesn't look like him. I'm just.
But I bet
I'm
he
out
has
of
a
my
chance
fucking
to
gourd.
change his fit. You know.
Yeah, this whole Celtic theme kind of reminds me of that movie Brave.
Oh, definitely.
If you had the chance to change your fit.
Oh my god, you know, that would be, if Disney made this game, she'd be trying to fucking, I don't know, go to hell. She'd be carrying like a bear's head in a sack and going to hell to save her bear mom. Have you seen the movie? The mother's a bear, is what I'm getting.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I watched that movie once, and something crazy happened. I guess, they turned into animals or some shit.
What is this puzzle? You said you played this. What are we trying to do here?
It
looks like
I don't know, man. I have an M on my screen now.
Mananas. So now we have to go back in time and unleash the lion into the primordial ooze. How you doing?
Why are there M's around me?
There's an M.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You can call me Ryan. That's fine.
But there we go.
Oh, I get it. So what you got to do is you have to find something in the environment that matches the rune on the door.
Oh yeah. All right. Now I remember. I remember.
That makes sense.
Like a little. I think further past this, there's like you're in the woods and there's like some bullshit puzzle where you have to find a bunch of runes, and then like reality warps.
Oh, that's classic her.
I don't know. It gets weird.
It seems weird.
I remember I got to sprint.
I spent 6
When did it
years
start raining?
slammed in hell. Oh, it's probably not even real. It's probably just crazy rain.
How much of this is in her head?
Probably the whole thing. I bet she's in like a normal ass village, and is just about to slice up some normal innocent Viking civilians, thinking she's in hell.
Can you fucking imagine? Like she's trying to resurrect Deelon, right? And she's gonna go through this whole adventure. Imagine if she's just hallucinating this entire adventure, and then at the end of it, she snaps back to reality. Deelon's like 10 feet away in the field chopping wood, and he's like, "Babe, are you all right?"
Imagine this play really takes place in like 2012, and she's just unconscious in a bathroom right now. Ma'am, open up.
This is the Norse PD.
Jesus. Although I tell you this, I would hate having like 25 women whispering at me from all angles.
I don't know if I'm controlling her balance or if it's doing this by itself.
Oh, probably.
Yo, can I
would imagine.
Can I try and fall right now?
Yo, try to fall. Yeah, let's see. If there's a way to.
I'm definitely in control of that.
Hurry. Get off of there, Chris.
Right, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Literally.
I don't feel like falling 50 feet. Aren't you like afraid of heights or something?
I'm horrified of heights. It's not even being high up, it's falling from them. You know? Like Sam, my girlfriend and shit will jump out of planes. My brother did that too. I don't fuck with that. That's insane.
I want to jump out of a plane once. That seems fucking dope.
That. I don't know. I mean, no. We have feet. We don't have wings. I don't even like scuba diving. It's terrifying. Jesus. I already know what would happen. I would faint as soon as I jump out of the plane, and when I woke up on the ground, if I woke up, I'd be covered in vomit. Oh, it'd be heinous, Chris. you guys would have such fun laughing at me. Like when you assholes brought me to Six Flags and then lied about that.
Yeah, I told you we were gonna go on.
You told me we were going on a nice beginner coaster. Motherfucker brings me on El Toro. I have a terrible fear of heights, and I noticed it took like 10 minutes for us to go up.
There are two wooden coasters at Six Flags that I can recall. There's like an easy one that's like basically for like kids, kind of like it's just like an up and down, no big
Isn't
deal.
that Rolling Thunder?
I think so.
I think that was the one you lied to me about going on.
I thought El Toro was Rolling Thunder.
You're wrong.
El Toro was also a wooden coaster, but it was much more rickety and extreme, and I scarred him kind of.
It was great. You know, first of all, like I'm a fat kid, right? And I told the guys, I told them on every ride there, I was like, listen, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I don't care. If I'm too fat for this ride, tell me, and I will get off. I don't care. And every one of them was like, nah, you good, and fucking just uses their foot to push it in, and sometimes it clicks and sometimes it doesn't. So there's my fat little body in this thing going up, you know. And then you, Chris, go, why do we do this, Ryan? And I go, what are you talking about? And as soon as it goes over, you go, we do this for the thrill. And I scream, oh my fuck. Y'all, like, I couldn't inflate my lungs to breathe. I felt then probably like how Senua feels right now. Ugh. Yep, that's exactly how it felt. Yeah.
Good timing on that.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit! Yeah, like as soon. Well, you were a little more fucking.
I clutched the bar in front of me on the seat so hard that my hands were bleeding afterwards.
Yeah, I could not stop laughing.
Yeah, shame on
when you were
No, you're
at
bad
your
people.
true terror.
Like right at the zenith at the bottom where it comes back up, my vision got dark and I saw spots, and I just kept thinking to myself, I can't pass out on this ride. I'll be fucking mortified. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That was a beautiful experience for me.
It'll all come back around someday.
Yeah, karma,
See?
bitch.
You know, one day you'll have to go to Helheim.
She's about to touch my face. Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
Don't
what
you
happened?
dare.
Oh my
Get
god,
your oily hands
you
on
remember
me.
yesterday when I was microwaving soup and then went right in? This is what happened to me.
Is that soup?
Well, mine was chicken and
Dude,
dumplings.
I never want-
think that is steak and potato.
I never want tortellini soup again.
What happened to her?
I don't know what the fuck is happening. She looked at me, and then this is what I do to women, right?
Chris,
You're I can't get a date.
Now here's this. Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm
is
with
that?
the police.
Who is that?
Oh, are these the bird people you were talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
I like his boots.
Dude, what are the fucking controls?
Oh, that's a good point. This is so funny because we told ourselves like we're gonna learn the controls first. Oh, see, it seems like you got it.
I just hit A is dodge. X is
Jesus.
X is fuck. Okay. Okay. X is light attack. Y is heavy attack.
Very good, very good.
There's more. Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Why is he covered in branches?
There's
I
a
bet they're
charge button. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a lot going on here that they didn't explain.
Yeah, show that air who's boss. Oh my god.
Okay, there's a block.
Wow, she would benefit from a shield.
She would.
They're so tall.
That's like a common
Maybe she's a child.
Norse thing.
Yeah, Norse people like shields.
They do.
They have with like that little doorknob in the middle.
Yeah.
It looks like a hobbit's door.
That seems awfully faulty to like you could just open it up like a door.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm here to pillage you.
This isn't going so well.
It seems like it's going fine, although I presume the red flashes mean you're doomed if I'm judging by Call of Duty rules. Oh my fuck. That one's made of shadows.
I don't like these yet. Something tells me that this is a bad trip.
Where are you? How'd you get here?
Shit.
Oh, dodge to the
All right.
left.
Listen.
Dodge to the right.
I'm in control of the situation,
really
not you.
So how do you
Take this, miss.
take this mist?
Gonna get you, Corona.
Oh my god. This is a metaphor for wearing the mask.
This is a bit. Oh yeah,
really
Dillion. Dillion's got a mask.
Dillion's
on.
got a mask on.
Everybody
Oh my
stay
God.
safe like Dillion.
Everyone
Okay.
stay safe. Be beheaded and dating a lunatic Celtic broad, and you'll be fine.
Is it me or is it getting darker? Oh.
I'll tell you who's getting something. Her arm's getting dark. What the fuck happened to her arm? I don't get it. Oh, it's creeping up.
Is this a death scene?
This
'Cause
must be
is
the creeping death that Metallica sang about.
Oh.
Did you just
Wait,
die?
I remember this mechanic. There's like permadeath or something in this game.
Did you just die right now? We have to start
I
over?
don't know. Well, no, I think they give you more than one time.
Okay.
I think that shit on her arm is something with I don't remember.
Oh, her face looks horrible.
This
right now.
is.
Remember when I was hungover a couple days ago? Yeah, get this woman some Pedialyte. Okay, grape flavored preferably.
This is what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
Who the hell is this? Stepping
that-
forward. Oh, never mind, folks.
Okay.
It was all just a dream.
Fucking Christ.
The darkness does not bargain.
This does not
It's hurting her. Every time she fails, the dark
is.
rot grows.
It is
You know, guys, this is why you need to wash your hands, okay? Because the dark rot grows.
Oh my god.
It will spread towards her
Fuck
head.
this game, dude.
So it sounds like what they're saying is every time you die, the black shit on your hand gets bigger, and if it gets too high, you have to start the whole game over.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And that's a nightmare.
Yeah, my god.
Oh god, this is like Princess Mononoke. But
Princess Mononoke?
She looks like Princess Mononoke,
Oh, yeah,
but
feral, yeah.
but with the dude's illness.
The dude
From that slime worm monster
gosh,
that
it's
ate, that
been so
consumed the
long.
boar. I love that movie. That's my
didn't-
favorite. His name's Miyazaki.
I thought it was Ghibli. I don't know
well,
the
the
difference.
studio
actually.
is Ghibli.
I generally dislike most anime, but I've enjoyed everything I've seen from there, like the
Dark Rat
Nasuka, Valley of the Wind, and the stupid one where her parents are pigs and her
'cause those-
boyfriend's a dragon, and the
It's all
food
it's all
matters.
great. Those are just quality
And
movies.
she's a child in a bathhouse, but it's fine because it's a bathhouse for ghosts and shit. What the hell was that called?
Who would win in a psychotic
Ghosted
matchup?
Elsewhere, that's what it was
Who would
called.
win in a psychotic matchup? The girl from Spirited Away, if that was all just a psychotic trip of
Which
hers,
I'm
or
certain it
Senua
was.
over here.
Well, let's see. If we age the girl up and give her a sword, and then have her verse Senua, it's tough because that girl does some wild shit in that movie, right? Doesn't she fight like dragons and giant dumplings and shit? It's-
Well, I don't know if she fights them. She kind of just like runs. Jesus Christ, her face is crazy.
dumplings?
You mentioned dumplings. Dumplings?
Dumplings where?
I could go for some. I could actually go for some dumplings.
I would love China. Every good Chinese restaurant in the area is fucking closed. I've just
Yeah,
it's not the
this,
same. I've been cleaning out like the fucking freezer section of the Stop and Shop near here of their Chinese like dumplings and shit. It's not the same. It's not fresh.
It's the best a man could get in this current timeline we live in.
It's just like the guy from Nirvana said. Look at me saying the guy from Nirvana. Kurt Cobain said, F
Drugs are great.
F this great earth. Drugs are great. Don't miss. Okay.
Holy shit.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is actually perfect timing because with this, this is an excellent place to end our very first episode of our
looks
very first
tired.
playthrough.
Yeah. I'm looking very forward to this.
Look at
This
her.
is-
She's
I
a
think
mouth breather. That's how you're going to dry your teeth out. Yeah. But okay. No, this was awesome. How do you feel, Chris?
Dude, I feel spectacular. I have high hopes for the series.
This is gonna be a great series.
For our channel as a whole.
For our channel as a whole.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Remember, guys, the game kills mankind. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Chris.
Now, goodbye.
Yo, that should be our outro. What? Doing up the guy's ass.